Okay, so I wanted to clarify something from my last video. In the last video, I said that I thread the heddles, slay the reed, and then I do the tie-up. And that's not true. You can do that if you slay your reed, like I have these textile cords looped, hanging my reed this way. But if you slay your reed in your beater, that will all be in the way, and you won't be able to set up your tie-up from the front of the loom. So I could have done it after I slayed the reed doing it this way, but I didn't. I did it right as soon as I finished threading the heddles. And let me tell you, that was so easy to set up this tie-up. Sitting in this chair right here at the front of the loom. There's no reaching. There's no bending and contorting my back all out of shape, trying to get under here to get those anchor pins underneath the treadles. Everything's from up here, and it's awesome. So, but if you didn't want to do it from the front, or if you slay your reed in the beater, it's just as easy to reach them at the back of the loom. So I have this little stool. I know some people sit here. I don't know how. I have all these sticks here. I don't want to move them every time, and I certainly can't sit on the back. I don't get it. But anyway, here's the stool that I use, and you can see it's really easy to get in there to adjust the shed should I need to. Also, I was talking on Weaver's Cafe on Ravelry with Uncle Bob, and he and I sort of, well, really it was him. And then he had a light bulb moment with the shaft bras that you can buy. And I thought, well, I don't need that. I can just use this cord. This is the same cord that on the other side too, that I use to hang my lee sticks behind my threadles when I'm threading. And then when I finish threading, I pull the lee sticks back to the back and tie them on. And then I use these cords to hold on to the back 4 shafts, because you can see with this permanent setup, I can't keep taking these off and on when I switch between a 4 and an 8 shaft draft. So because I'm leaving them on, I just have some heddles on here just to hold on to the bottom of the shaft, because when I pull the pin at the top, these are going to fall because there's no warp holding these 4 up. So these should hold them up, I think. That's what I'm thinking. I don't see why not. So we'll see what happens when I pull the pin later. I hope that makes sense.